Hello, 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 hello. How is everybody? Hello, 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 hello. Oh, it feels like I haven't been here for ages. Hello, 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 hello. Excuse me. How is everybody? How am I feeling? Rachel, thank you for the stars. How am I feeling? So basically now I've got a cold, and my nose is terrible. At one moment it'll be really, really blocked, and then like 20 minutes later it'll be really, really clear. So I'm hoping to touch wood it's at the end of it. But yeah, so at the moment it feels blocked. I literally just took flu medication though, like cold medication. So I'm hoping that will kick in a second, and then it will clear me out, and then I won't be sounding so blah 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 blah. But the reason I had to cancel the lives was because my sinuses went absolutely crazy. And it was actually my right side, but my right side was literally, do you know when it sends that, I can't even describe, when it sends that not like up your face and then into your ear, and it was just I literally couldn't do anything, but like my eyes were streaming, and just that feeling, I couldn't do anything with it. Which is why I had to cancel the live. But that, touch wood again, has calmed down. So it's just a full nose now. Which, like I said, in like 20 minutes, it might sound like nothing's there at all. It's literally goes like this. But yeah, so I do feel so much better than I was. And like I said, normally a cold is a cold, but it's just because of that sinus. I couldn't process anything. Shelley, thank you, and Leslie, thank you for the stars. I sound sick. Like I said, I still have a cold, but it's at the end of the cold. It's not like it's not running or anything. It's just, and even if I blow my nose now, nothing will really come out. It just sort of blocks itself, and then it sort of clears itself. So it is what it is. But thank you all for understanding. You're all so nice. I did go and read all the comments. You were all so, so nice. So today, we are fully booked for today. The order list has changed a little to what I think was posted earlier. I did have more people booked in for today, but we have had a couple of moves to different days and a couple of changes as well. So you may sort of be bumped up a little bit, so I hope that's okay. Sudafed mucus relief. Ooh. Like I said, I just took the ibuprofen cold and flu, so that'll work its magic very, very shortly. So yeah, I posted the order list earlier, but then I'll read it out as we go. We still have the bracelet pops, which I have fully stocked up again, which is quite exciting, with more bracelets as well, because more have finally arrived. I have also put them in the back in stock section on the website. Like the Kia bracelet hasn't been in stock for a while. The Celtic knot bracelet, where's the back in stock section? Is back in. Infinity Link, the Figaro T Heart bar, the Lily bracelet. So they're all in the back in stock, but they're also in the game as well, which is quite exciting. So yeah, we've got oysters, egg pops, crystal pearls. I think that's everything. So let's just dive in, and I will keep muting you. Each time I need to blow my nose, I will keep muting you. I'll give you a pre-warning, but it's going to happen a lot. Aaron was like, "Are you just going to just blow your nose all night?" I was like, "Well, yeah. I've literally got my box of tissues, so we're ready to go." But I will mute you when I need to. Pauline, thank you for the stars. Okay, Debs, not a problem. If you've emailed me, that's perfect. Oh, I was going to say, I am up to stock. It's literally because I just read the word stock. I am up to date with emails up to yesterday, I think. So some of the yesterday's ones I have done, some of them I haven't, but that's still sort of in my 48-hour time period. So emails from today, I don't believe I've got to, and I've got a couple more from yesterday, but before that you should have had a response from me. So I am sort of in date with emails. Yes, cascade earrings will definitely, I think they are here. I just don't think I've updated them, but they definitely will be going on, yes. So let's get started. Up first today then is Carol Grant. I am going to mute you so I can blow my nose, but Carol Grant, are you here? Hello. Lisa, thank you for the stars, and thank you for the stars as well. And Carol, hello. Oyster, donate the shells. Perfect. So let's do the opening first, and then we'll do your popping bracelet afterwards. So Oyster, donate the shells. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for? Oh, is that camera a little bit? Okay, so good luck. Did you say donate the shells? Sorry, my brain is still... yes. Is there... Oh, and we do have Pearline as well. Oh, dearie me. We'll do Pearline afterwards, but there is still, I think there's 2 pearls in Pearline. So I'll open up the oyster, then we'll do Pearline for you, but you do definitely get Pearline as well. So soft pop there. Okay, there's no more in that one. So you have got, oh, it's a pickle green as your gifted pearl. Now I think I am going to need to change the lighting as I've just looked over. It looks really dark there, but we'll show you the pickle. Yeah, it does look quite dark. And then let's do Pearline, and then I'll sort the lighting out. So coming back again for Pearline. Excuse me. And you have got a bridal white. Okay, so a pickle and a bridal white. Are you happy for me to go ahead for your popping bracelet before we go through your colours for your jewellery? Or would you, oh, no. Or would you like to pick the colour for your jewellery first? So I'm going to come back to get the pop for you. So let's go down. Are you happy for me to continue with the popping bracelet, or would you prefer to pick the pearls for the jewellery from the first two, and then obviously do the popping bracelet afterwards? Go ahead with the bracelet. Perfect. Okay, and you've sent loyalty cards. Oh, I didn't realise. When did you send those through, Carol? And I can have a look. So you've got the Celtic Twist bracelet. Celtic Twist bracelet of 7.5 inches. All the bracelets included are 7.5 inches. And you've got, I think that's 4. It is 4 pearls with that one. So if we go through the bracelet for you. So it's called the Celtic Twist because it's got this Celtic knot design followed by a twist link, or double twist link even, and then a Celtic twist, no, Celtic knot, then double twist link. Now with this one, you can have twist knot, circle link, Celtic knot, circle link, twist knot, circle link, twist knot. So basically on the circle links in between, you could have pearls on. So you could have pearls on, not including the N2 next to the clasps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, if you wanted to. However, you've got 4 pearls in here. So if we go across to have a look at the colours for you, you've got a 2-tonal. Now that one there is more like a periwinkle and then a light silver purple. So 2-tonal sort of periwinkle and silvery purple. You've also got an amber, a creamy white, and a darker silver bells. So with these 4, so you can have up to 4 pearls on the bracelets included then. So it doesn't mean you have to have all 4. You can have 1, 2, 3 or 4. It would be up to you, Carol. But I hope you're happy with those. And of course you can swap the pearls around as well if you're not happy with these ones. So 7 o'clock you've sent it. I don't have an email from you. Hang on, let me just have a look. I'm just going to search your email instead. I think that would be easier. Okay, Carol, I do not have an email from you, my lovely. The last email I've had from you was a couple of months ago. Love it, the bracelet you've been looking for. Can you put the 2-tonal on the charm? Okay, so the 2-tonal pearl, not on the bracelet, but on the charm. That's not a problem. So then for your bracelet, would you like to have pearls on there, or would you like to, hang on, so 2-tone periwinkle / purple and 2-tone showing. It'll be hard not to show the 2-tone with that one, but if I make the note, then it's good. So Sorry, let me do one thing at a time, Carol. My brain's sort of stuttering. So regarding the loyalty cards, I do not have an email from you, unless you've used a different email address to the one that the order form's in. So if you've sent one that's not from the email address on the order form, I will have a look through manually, actually, just in case, because you can't let me know. So I'm just looking through. And then the second item is with the bracelets. Would you like to have pearls on there? If so, which ones would you like? Or if, of course, if there's any you'd like to swap. And I've just looked through. I do not have an email from you. So if anybody can see Carol's comments, please comment on it, because it will bring it forward for me. I am refreshing as well, just because I don't want to miss you, Carol. You've sent it again. Okay. Nothing's coming through. Let me just refresh the emails as well. So I'll bring you back up to me for a minute, because we're not doing anything with the pearls. I don't understand why it's taking so long. I clicked the refresh send and receive progress. So I don't know, 25 seconds and it says it will be finished refreshing. It's never taken so long before. Okay, Rachel. You should have had a reply from me. As like I said, I believe I'm up to date. If I have missed it though, possibly send it again if you could just sort of, if it's in your sent box, just sort of forward it across to me. Because I should have, like I said, from Monday, I've done some on Monday, but some on Monday not as well. Okay, Carol, it's finished refreshing. I have not got an email yet. Have you said it? Have you sent it to info@palsofbracken.com? Again, Patricia, I won't know off the top of my head. So I've from what I thought earlier is I've done emails up to, let's say, Monday, so the start of this week. So anything prior to that should have had a response to. So do double check. I mean, it shouldn't go to a spam folder if it's a reply, if that makes sense, but do double check those places as well. If not, send it on again if it's before Monday, because I did go through and sort of thought I did everything. Okay, so I can't see Carol again. I'm just going to refresh. So definitely my emails are still open. I've definitely not had an email through from you, Carol, or from anyone. Sent it again. So I just had an email come through, but from somebody else. So my emails are working, but no, I still don't have an email from you, Carol. So as it's not coming through, what would you like to do? Would you like to wait until we do those openings before we pick the colours for the bracelet? If so, I may have to book you in for later on today or the next live, just because it's not coming through at the moment. You go back to your pals so you can see them. Just muting you for a second. There we go, back again. Okay, so no pearls on the bracelet. Okay, so what I'll do, so no pearls. And then with the pearls that you've got here, are you happy with these colours as your loose pearls, or are there any colours that you'd like to swap there at all? I will keep my emails open whilst on the live. They're normally open in the background just in case anything needs to come through. So I will let you know if I see your name pop up there. I will sort of say, oh, the email's come through now. Just at the moment, for some reason, I don't know why. Tell you what I can do is I can also email you, and you could reply to that email with the cards as well for maybe next time if there's a reason why it's not coming through at all. So just confirm if you're happy with all of these colours or if there's any you'd like to change at all. Happy with those? Okay. And like I say, I'll let you know as soon as it comes through, and then so I've just had another email, but that's not from yourself. Okay. And I did just email you as well, so then hopefully you might be able to send it on with that as well. But I'll let you know as soon as it comes through, Carol. For now, though, I hope you're happy with that. So I've got the 2-tonal pearl on the charm, no pearls on the bracelet. Thank you for the donation with your shells as well. And then that's safe up there for you. Okay, and then up next today is... I'm going to call... Now, Lisa Spurdin. I am going to call Lisa now. However, Lisa, you did sort of say after 9. So if Lisa's not here, I will have to move her to the end of the order list. But I'm going to call because I thought I saw her a moment ago. I may be wrong. If not, like I said, I'm very happy to add you back into the end, Lisa, and we'll just move you down. So Lisa Spurdin, are you here? She was just here. I thought I saw her, Shelley. I was going to say, because you are here. Hello. Okay, perfect. Brilliant. So let's do your openings first. And you did just email me. Okay, so you have got 6 openings altogether, so we'll do those 6 now. And then we'll do your popping bracelet afterwards. So for your 6 openings, which 6 would you like to have? Oysters or egg pops or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you would like to have. There's nothing to be sorry for, Carol, honestly. Two pops, 4 oysters, donate these shells. 4 oysters, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 2 pops, and I think you get the last pearline as well. There's definitely 1 in there, but I'll give it a shake once we've done that one. Okay, so donate the shells. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So pearline first. Okay, yep, that was the last one in there. So you've got a autumn peach, I believe. Autumn peach. Let's lift this up a bit. There we go. And then coming back for your egg pops. So egg pop number 1. 3 pals there. You've got a rosy gold. Oh. Yeah, he is kind of pixie dusty actually. So rosy gold, almost pixie dust. A magenta, and then a midnight blue. I lie, it's a midnight purple. I'm so sorry. Midnight blue base, and then he's got that purple overtone. Coming back for egg pop number 2. 4 pals in this one. And then again, coming across, you've got a lighter raspberry, a chocolate bronze, a gunmetal grey. Oh, don't bury that. And then a periwinkle. Now this is more purpley periwinkle, but he does still have that slight blue in him there, just to give him that periwinkle look. So then coming back for your oysters, so oyster number 1. Light pop there. There's no more in this one, and you have got another rosy gold. Now this one is more rosy gold. He looks very, very close to that autumn peach there, but he's sort of lighter. He's got a, so like you see, it's a different tone to him. So a rosy gold there. Your next oyster. You are twinning. Twinning with darker pixie dust. So these pixie dusts are those sort of darker, almost pinky, pinky toned to them. And this one is ever so slightly darker than this one. Not by a lot though. So you can see them there together. Your next oyster. There's no more in that one. You have got a green. I think it's a pickle. Again, let me just have a close look. Oh, he's got kind of... Yeah, I think he is more pickly green. He's slightly deeper in colour. But yeah, he's got that sort of gorgeous, brighter, greeny overtone. And then your last oyster. You are twinning. Excuse me. Twinning with again, they are slightly different shades to each other. So I'm going to say they are more periwinkle. Yeah, they are periwinkle, but this one's definitely more blue periwinkle, and this one's lighter, more almost silvery, purpley periwinkle. So they're twinning periwinkles, one darker, one slightly more blue, one lighter, slightly more purple. Okay, so if I go through, actually, we then have your popping bracelet. So are you happy? I'm going to continue on with your popping bracelet, and then we can decide all the colours at the end. I am also going to move these ones up, so then we've got your popping bracelet space down there. Okay, so coming back up to me and diving in here, and back down again. Good luck. And you have the textured kisses bracelet. So the Textured Kisses bracelet with 2 pearls in this one. Now, Textured Kisses are, if anybody saw the Kisses bracelet, so this is literally the same style, but textured textured oval links instead of the clear oval links. So let me hold it up so you can see. So this one, you can have a pearl or charm on every link. Okay, so you've got these gorgeous sort of textured ovals, which then are being held together by these little kiss links, which is why it's called the Textured Kisses bracelet. So this one, like I said, we do have a style where it's not the textured oval, it's just sort of the plain smooth oval, if you like. But this one has that sort of little extra bit of detail there. Okay. And then 2 pearls with this one. So if we come across, you've got a Cinderella blue, gorgeous dark Cinderella blue. Let's pop it over here. And then a mustardy yellow. Almost looks like he's got a hint of green to him, but, well, actually no, sorry, at the bottom. Mustardy yellow, greeny pearl there. So Lisa, what do you think to these? I'll need to know. So for the bracelet, you can have to the 2 pearls on there, including in the game. You don't have to have any pearls on there if you don't want to. And then, of course, which colours you'd like on your other items, and if there's any pearls you'd like to swap at all. So twinning pixie dust, one slightly darker than the other. Twinning periwinkles, one darker than the other. Then an autumn peach, a pixie dust lighter compared to the twins. Chocolate bronze and a rose gold. Magenta and a light raspberry. Midnight purple. Light periwinkle, which is more purple, gunmetal grey, and a pickle green. And then, of course, the Cinderella blue and the mustardy yellow at the bottom. Carol, your email has come through, so if you would like me to add you on to the end for tonight, I can do that for you. Swap the periwinkle twins for a pair of sunshine yellows and then have those on the earrings. Yes. Let's have a look. So 1 and 2 and so I'm just looking for 2 the same size and shade. I think these 2 are, oh no, that's slightly different. How about these 2 there? Are you happy with those? So, sunshine on the earrings. Yep, and then you'd like to have the chocolate bronze on the charm. Okie dokie. swap the rosy gold for a candy floss pink. I'm going to refresh the comments. I don't think my comments are working properly today. Not right now, Lorraine. Afterwards I can, but I don't like to move the pearls around until, because obviously I'm just letting Lisa look to see what she'd like. So if I start moving them, I might sort of mess up her process of what she's working out. So yeah, I don't like to move them unless it's for that person, if that makes sense. Cinderella, magenta, pickle and mustard with small lobster fittings. So Cinderella, magenta, pickle and mustard. So those four there with small lobster fittings. Okie dokie. So I'm just writing this down. So small lobster, and that's with the Cinderella, magenta, pickle and mustard. Yeah. And then the rest with hoop fittings. So does that mean that you don't want any pearls directly on the bracelet? So then you'd like to be invoiced for hoop fittings on the remaining pearls. So actually, before I take those, just confirm, is it no pearls? So you're going to find that my voice goes in and out as well, and it's absolutely just on its own whim. So it's coming back again now. Excuse me. Oh, the lobster. Oh, I see. No, that's perfect. Okay. So the lobsters are going to be going on your bracelet, but then the remaining pearls here on hoop fittings. Okie dokie. So that means, Lisa, I hope you are happy with everything there. Thank you for the donation with your shells. The invoice will get sent across for you tomorrow. It will go to the email address on the order form. And yeah, I apologise for obviously, and for everybody, for Carol as well, who was first day, for obviously not being here the last couple of lives. So thank you for being so patient. But yeah, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's it there. Jackie, thank you for these stars. Up next then today is Gemma Broom. Gemma, are you here? Oh, Lisa, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. Gemma, hello. Let's do your opening first and then your popping bracelet afterwards. So with your opening, would you like to have a oyster or a egg pop? Oyster, donate the shells. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for? Okay, so there's no pearls in Perline, so I have to double check because otherwise I forget every time. So let's go straight in for your oyster then. Good luck, Gemma. Dean, thank you for the stars. Okay, so we're going to wait to see what comes out. Ooh. Okay, then there's no more in that one. You have got a dark, sort of grassy seafoam green. So I think it's like a grass. Oh, no, that's still. Oh, sorry. I'm hoping you saw the opening there. I just put it on the wrong camera. It is like a grassy green with like a gorgeous, like sea foamy overtone. And then if we come back for your popping bracelet. Okay. And let's go back down again. So good luck again. You have got the textured, oh, we've just seen this one, the textured kisses bracelet. So the textured kisses bracelet. And that is with 3 pearls. So I will show you this one again. So it is the textured oval, which is then held together, and in between is the kiss links. So you could have a pearl on every link, or if you've got lobster fittings at home, small or large, you'll be able to fit those on there. So if you've got pearls or charms, you'll be able to pop those on here. So this is the textured kisses bracelet. I hope you're happy with this one. And then the 3 pearls you've got here are a sample green, which is quite nice to see next to the grass green. So they are different tones. Oh, this one's not fully round. He is slightly oval there. You've got a dark midnight purple, so base midnight blue with the purple overtone. And then you've got that again, it's a slightly oval, so almost a funky shape, silvery grape purple. So all together, Gemma, you've got that grassy seafoam green, a sample green, a midnight purple, and then a silver grape purple. If you're happy with these, you get to have up to the 3 on the bracelet. You can have the 4th on there as well, but it would mean that I'd invoice you for the additional pearl on there. Or you don't have to have any, you can have 1 on there. It's up to you what you'd like to do. And of course, if there's any colours you'd like to swap, I can do that for you as well. So Gemma, what do you think? What would you like to do? Swap the purple and the grape for TARDIS and magenta. You can. So a TARDIS and a magenta. Okay, if you're happy with those swaps there, which ones would you like on the bracelet, and in what order? And then I'll ask about placement once we know which ones you'd like on there. TARDIS and the magenta for the bracelet, and then you're happy with the greens as your loose pearls. Brilliant. When it comes to the placement of the bracelet, so when you've got the two pearls, you could either, so for example, if I hold it where the clasp is up here, okay, so clasp is at the top, you could either have them so they're directly at the front next to each other, you could have them so they're sort of at thirds, if you like, so here and here. So again, the clasp is the middle point at the top, so you'd have them here and here. Where would you like them? Basically next to each other, central, or sort of spaced evenly apart, or any other combination that you'd like to have. Oh, I'm so sorry. Spaced evenly apart. So let me put the greens back in. I didn't realise you'd like to swap those as well. So spaced evenly apart. So we're going to have TARDIS and magenta, and then we're going to have spaced evenly apart. And then you'd like to swap the sample green, so let's go across to the pals. So the sample green is that one for a rose gold. Are you happy with this one here? Perfect. So these two here, are you happy with those as your loose pearls? You can, Carol, yes. Perfect, brilliant. Okay, so we gather these up as well for you then. Okay, so Gemma, I hope that you'll be happy with everything. Oh, that's perfect. Thank you for the donation with your shells as well. And then I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, Gemma. And that's it there for you. And then up next today is Wendy Darlison. Wendy, are you here? Carol, I have popped your name on it, but when we do your openings later, do remind me to grab it, to swap in for one of the pals for later, because otherwise I will forget. But your name is on it. That's fine. Wendy, hello. You have got a popping bracelet as well. So, this one here, and let's go down. So, good luck, Wendy. You have got the Tara bracelet. So the Tara bracelet with 3 pearls. You've sent a loyalty card as well, okie dokie. So if you sent that this evening, I'll have a look afterwards, if that's okay. So let's show you the Tara bracelet first. Oh, so the Tara bracelet is one of the ones which is back in stock on the website. And it also has that sort of Celtic-y design. So it's got the Celtic knot. Oh, hang on, let me hold it so we can see more. So it's got like this Celtic knot, and then it's held together by 2 small circle links, and it's got this slightly larger circle link in between. So Celtic knot, small link, larger circle, small link, Celtic knot. So I would say you have your pearls on the larger circles, or charms again on the larger circles. So that's the same design sort of all the way up the bracelet. So if I just get it so it sits flat. Oh, I shouldn't have moved my hand. There we go. So I hope you're happy with that one. And then you can have up to the 3 pearls with this one. But let me show you these 3 colours here. So you've got a bridal white, a TARDIS blue, and a silver chocolate. Now I have just noticed that the silver chocolate does have some imperfections. So of course, excuse me, so of course if you would like to swap this, I can do that for you. So there's the silver chocolate colour, and if we come across one little imperfection there, so it's almost like a little indent, which then is almost like you're shooting upwards, and then again there, you've almost like a shooting star effect. So 2 imperfections or inclusions there, but like I say, I can swap it. So those 3 there. Now let me have a look for your... Yep, I can see your card. So would you like an oyster or egg pop with your card? So let me put that bracelet. So with this one, while it's out, I'll say, so not including where the links are, you could fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pearls on there, on the circles that are available. And then you'd like an oyster and to donate your shells. Excuse me. So let's go down for your oyster. light pop there. Yes, of course you can. Was it not selected? If not, that's fine. I'll write it down. Oh, 1 and 2. We are twinning. No, the extension wasn't selected, so that's absolutely not a problem. I'll write that down for you. So your pals from the oyster are, I think they're orchid. Let me come across now. Again, one is slightly darker. I don't know. This one, this number 2 is more orchid, but not. I think they are orchid, but that first one is sort of darker. Almost looks like he's got a hint of like a rosy gold, or like a pink rosy gold. Does that make sense? Overtone to him. So twinning golden orchid. Oh my gosh, could you imagine golden orchid? And now I've got hiccups. Okay, so Wendy, what do you think? So you can have up to the 3 pals on there. If you wanted any more, I would invoice you for the additional pals. And if there's any swaps you'd like to do, just let me know. So if I write down add extension. What do you think? What would you like to do? Love the twins, but then you'd like to have 3 shades of pink. So swapping out the white, the blue and the chocolate silver. So let's go for a raspberry. And then all 5 on the bracelet. A bright pink. Actually, I'm going to change that to, so we could tie in with the first 2 if they're all going on the bracelet. Let's change it for a candy floss pink. Ugh, sorry, that is at me, not at you. I do apologise. at my nose, not at you in any way. Yes, Gemma. And then let's go for a light blush pink. Okay, do you know what order you would like them in? So if you're happy with those colours there, so I've done it so we've got sort of brighter going into the lighter, almost, because you could almost then have it so it was, so that's the colour order there, darker to lighter. But if you'd like it in a different order, and like I said, there was 6 links to go on, so would you just like it on the 5 links that are closest to each other and leave it so sort of the end circle link is free? Yes, and leave the end one free. Okay, so you're happy with that order as well. So we're going to have darkest to lightest in all the pinks. Brilliant. Let me gather these up. So I'm glad you're happy with that. So I quite like the transition there with the colours as well. Oh, just dropped that one, but it's just beneath. See, there it is. Okay, so if I bring you back up to me, you're very welcome, Wendy. I'm glad you're happy. The invoice for the 2 additional ones on there will get sent across for you tomorrow. It's the email address on the order form. Thank you for the donation with your shells, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Again, the noise was not at you, it's just my nose. I'm just going to mute you again so I can just use some tissue, so bear with me. But I'm glad you're happy, Wendy. It's almost like the more I talk, the more it sort of... Ugh. Right, okay. Up next today is Kirsty Dalzell. Sorry. Kirsty, are you here? Ooh. Hello. Let's do your opening first and then your popping bracelet afterwards. And then with your opening, would you like to have a oyster or a egg pop? Can you have an egg pop? You can. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to grab them both. So that's the egg pop, and then of course your bracelet is going to be the purple one. Okay, so we'll do the egg pop first, then we'll come back and do the bracelet. Let's go down. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for? Okay, so egg pop first. You need a blurple. Oh, fingers crossed for a blurple for you, Kirsty. £3 in your egg pop. So coming across, you've got a midnight purple, and I suppose midnight purples are like a blurple, but they're not. So the blurples that you're after are sort of the lighter blurples, aren't they? But no, this is a midnight blue with that purple overtone. I'm just going to move it up slightly. You've got a smaller raspberry and a mustard yellow. And then coming back for your bracelet. This one feels slightly heavier, so maybe the bracelet design is different, but maybe just because I had it, hang on, let me hold it different. Yeah, I don't know, it just feels like it's a heavier egg. This is the Lily bracelet. Lily bracelet. £2 in there. I don't normally do the pals first, but look. Oh my, wow. It is a blurple. Now, it's not a purple blurple, but he is a blurple. So he's blue and purple, Kirsty. Some lights he's more blue, some lights he's more purple. Oh, I love that. I hope you're happy with that one. I don't know if that's the shade you was hoping for. Love that. And then he's with an amber. I'm hoping you can see the purple in... Yeah, you can definitely see the purple in that. Yay! Okay, sorry. I wanted to just... as soon as I saw that then, we needed to show you. So £2 in there. And then, like I said, the Lily bracelet. Sorry, so I think this is one of those as well that is now back on in stock. Oh, this one, I love this one. Okay, so this one, you can have a pearl on every single circle link. Now, let me show you. Oh, I love it so much. Okay, so every single circle link, so every one of these larger circles, you could have a pearl or a charm on. Okay, and then they're held together by this double circle. Okay, so these are, oh, actually they're ovals if you like. So they're slightly smaller ovals. They do move independently. Now, obviously, they're not going to move far away from each other, but they are sort of independent. This is the one you've ordered, Rachel. Yes, I should be able to shorten this, and then, yeah, that shouldn't be an issue. But anyway, sorry. Let me pop it on the white as well. So with 2 pearls with this one, Kirsty, you could have the pearls, like I say, absolutely anywhere. There's many links on this one. So this is a good base for a charm bracelet in my opinion, just because there is so many spaces. But I hope you're happy with that one. So let's go back across the pearls. So you have got the midnight purple, raspberry, mustard yellow, blurple, and an amber. So you can have, like say, 2 included onto the pop, and then of course I'll need to know which colour you'd like on your other item as well. I will, if you've emailed me, Rachel, I will of course still email you back just to confirm everything. But if that's what the email was about, then yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. I hope you're happy though, Kirsty. Switch the pink for a pearlescent dove. Oh. So I'm just looking for my crystal pearls. Pearlescent dove for the quartz. Pearlescent dove. Pearlescent. Is it the pearlescent grey? On the website, is it called pearlescent grey? Just because I can't see pearlescent dove. But it does look like the dove grey on the website. It is, yes, perfect. Well, it doesn't look like the dove grey, but you know what? This is the pearlescent dove. So he's also got like this, because he is pearlescent, almost like a golden, pinky, slight overtone. So that's one on the quartz and swapping the pink. Brilliant. And then for the bracelets, what would you like to do? Shelley, thank you for the stars. And then you need the other pearls changed to lighter purples, all different shades to go with the blurple for the bracelet. Now I don't have many, I mean, yeah, we could actually go, we could go dark periwinkle and then more of a lighter purple periwinkle. Oh, I don't know, is that much of a difference for you? Let me know what you think to that difference there. It's not a massive difference, but it is a difference. And then possibly light purple. Silver grape. I don't think that one goes massively. They look the same for you. I understand. Let me have a look down here. Oh, oh. That was in the midnight purple. Oh, the grape purple kind of goes like that. Or is that still... What do you think to the grape purple? I'm just looking, the only other purples I have then is like a Cadbury purple, which would be like that. Oh, you like them. So those ones like that. Are you happy with those? And then if so, obviously we've got 2 on the bracelet, so I would invoice you for the other 2 on there. And I'll need to know what order you would like them in. Blurple's in the middle, and then you're not fussy. So one of the middle 2, and then you don't mind. Okie dokie. And do you know with the placement, what placement you would like? So if we come across to the bracelet here, so with 4 pearls, I would possibly, so if we imagine that this is the clasp up here, so if I just bring that together slightly, so you'd go sort of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So would you like them sort of evenly, I mean, I don't think it'd be that close up, probably here. So evenly spaced. Obviously what I would normally do is I'd count the links and then divide it by 4 and then have it so it was evenly spaced that way. Are you happy with that? Or did you want them all sort of at the 4 sort of central links next to each other? So Blurple in the middle. Happy with other pearl order, and then evenly spaced around. Evenly spaced around bracelet. Perfect. Aaron. Thank you. Thank you, Bab. And then you're happy, and Kirsty, I'm so glad you got a Blurple then. Sorry, I was just... Aaron came in quickly. Oh, I'm so much better than I was. I am still a bit stuffy, and which comes and goes. Like, my daughter earlier looked at me and was like, I thought you was better. I was like, no, I am. It literally goes like this now. But yeah, a lot better. So, Kirsty, the invoice for the 2 additional gets sent across for you tomorrow. And I'm glad... Oh, no, you never bugged me. You never bugged me. It's absolutely fine. But thank you for the donation. No, we didn't do shells. I apologise. But I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's it there for you. Up next today is Lisa Mullin. Lisa, are you here? Shirley, thank you for these stars. Lisa, hello, hello, hello. You have got 10 openings and then we'll do your bracelet pops afterwards. So for the 10 openings, would you like to have oysters or egg pops? Five and five. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, two, three, four, 5. Okay, so we'll do the egg pops first and then the oysters afterwards and then the bracelet pops, but I'll get the bracelet pops at the end because there's lots going on here already. Okay, so are there certain colours that you're hoping for? Egg pop number 1. 2 pals in your first one. You've got a 2-tonal periwinkle. So again, he goes lighter and darker as you go around the pearl there. Are you planning on swapping for crystal pearls? If so, I'll keep the pearls separate from the egg pop pearls. You've also got a midnight blue. Egg pop number 2. 3 pearls in this one. You've got a cranberry red. It's sort of a mix between a cranberry and a burgundy red. A darker gunmetal grey. And a larger raspberry. Now I am going to put the raspberries in with the sort of a red and pink line. No? Okay, perfect. So happy for me to mix everything together. Your next egg pop. 4 pals in this one. And another raspberry, which is definitely slightly smaller, ever so slightly lighter as well. A autumn peach, which is quite a sort of really quite dark, bright autumn peach. He's also a slightly funky shape. He's not fully round. A lemon yellow. And a midnight purple. Next egg pop. 2 pals in this one. A dark purple and a blood orange. And then your last egg pop. 2 pals in this one, and you've been tangoed. Tango orange. And a slightly brighter candy floss pink. Okay, so egg pop pearls. Let's just raise this up a bit. Ready for the oyster pearls. So coming back for oyster number 1. There's one pearl in here. You have got a Cinderella blue. Oyster number 2. Light pop there. And there's no more in that one. I'm just picking up that piece of shell there. So a lighter let's come across. It is almost like a lighter Cinderella-y, or actually he does look like he's got purple in him. No, he's a light periwinkle. I apologise. He does look like he's a lot of blue in him, but I can definitely see the purple there. So I'm going to pop it up here with it being a lighter periwinkle. Next oyster. Light pop there. Oh, just picked part of the shell. And you have got a pixie dust. So pixie dust is sort of a golden with a silvery overtone. Your next oyster. Quite a loud, sharp pop there. And there's no more in that one. We have got a dark silver purple. Now he does look like he's got a little bit of chocolate in him. Oh, actually on the camera he looks very chocolate, but he does look to me like he's definitely got purple in him as well. So I'm going to pop him up there. So he's a silver chocolatey purple. And then your last oyster. Excuse me. And there's no more in that one. You are twinning. Twinning with the Icy Pepsi Blues. So that one's definitely darker, and then you've got this one which is definitely slightly lighter. Actually, I'm going to pop them on this side just because we've got your bracelet pops to do as well. So twinning Icy Pepsi Blues, one darker, one slightly lighter. Now, would you like me to carry on for the bracelet pops, or would you like to pick your pearls fast and then do the pops afterwards? But obviously we can put your bracelet pop pearls mixed in, or not mixed in, but mixed in, you know what I mean. So it's up to you. Yes, to carry on. Okay, so you've got 2. So let's come back up to me. And I will go through all of the colours again for you. Because they're in the same order form, if you do happen to get 2 different bracelets, you will have the option of swapping it out for another one. So we'll see if it's the same or not. Okay, so pop number 1. Oh, and we've got a runaway pal there. You've got the Infinity Bond bracelet. So Infinity Bond bracelet with 3 pals. Kit, bless you. Thank you for the stars, Kit. So the Infinity Bond bracelet, as the name suggests, does have the infinity link in here. Now, it's got a larger infinity link followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 circles. Now, they're sort of like a Belcher design, which means you've got some facing this way, some facing this way. So you could have pearls or charms on all of these. I normally put them on the ones same facing. So, for example, if the infinity link is flat on your wrist like so, I would then have the pearls on this one, so you can see this face of the circle. I'd have them on here, so then when it was flat on like so, it would sort of hang to the side, if that makes sense. So technically I would put them, you could have it on 3 spaces or the central one in between. Does that make sense? So you do have 1, 2, 3, 4 of the larger links. Technically, if you wanted one in between each space, you do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces. But yeah, or you could have them from the infinity links themselves. So lots of different ways on how you could have the pearls on that one. So it comes with 3 pearls in the egg, if we go across, and I'm gonna put them completely to the side over here for now. So you've got this olivey green, a silver chocolate, so base chocolate with that silver overtone, and a periwinkle. Oh, sorry, again, that noise, isn't it, you? And then coming back for egg pop popping bracelet pop number 2, I can confirm it is a different bracelet. It is the Tara bracelet. So the Tara bracelet with 2 pearls. So this one again is a sort of Celtic-y design. So you've got the Celtic knot, and then again you've got these smaller links holding on the larger circle in the middle, smaller link, Celtic knot. So I would put the pearls on the larger circle link in between. This one you could have, if you're putting them on that larger circle, not including the ends, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the 2 pearls with this one is a sample green, oh sorry, I need to blow my nose, and an icy blue. So I'm just going to mute you for a second and then I'll go through all of the colours for you, okay? Okay, thank you for bearing with me there. So I hope you're happy with the bracelets. So pearl wise, on one bracelet you can have 3 pearls included, on the other bracelet you've got the 2 pearls included, and then if you wanted more on there we could do that for you, but I wouldn't charge obviously for the additional pearls. And then we do need to pick for your other items as well. So are you happy to do the bracelets first and then the other items after, if that's okay? So if we do the Infinity Bond bracelet first, so that's this one, so you can have up to the 3 pearls on here, or you can have no pearls, 1, 2 or 3. Okay, so Infinity Bond bracelet first with all of the colours. So Obviously, you've got the sample olivey green, silver chocolate, periwinkle, sample green, icy blue. And then you've got the two-tonal periwinkle, midnight purple, dark purple, lighter periwinkle, chocolate silver purple, midnight blue, Cinderella blue. Then you've got the twinning Pepsi or icy Pepsi blues, one darker, one lighter, cranberry red, two raspberries, one lighter, one darker, one lighter, and a candy floss, gunmetal grey, autumn peach, blood orange, tango, pixie dust, and lemon yellow. No jewellery on that bracelet. Okay, and then the second bracelet, so the Tara bracelet, would you like to have pearls on there, or is it no jewellery, no pearls on both of the bracelets? None. Okay, so no pearls on there. Perfect. So then with your other items then, which colours would you like where? Of course, Lisa, if there's any swaps that you'd like to do, I can do that for you as well. If you'd like me to, I can put these colours in with the colour order. I will leave them there though, unless you ask me to sort of move them across. The twins on the studs, perfect. Grass green on studs. Now there's definitely going to be a weight on grass greens, Lisa. So if you're happy to wait, I can do that for you, but I will then need to know which two pearls you'd like to swap out for the grass greens. I've got sea greens, yes. Let me just find two for you. Hang on, sorry, I don't know if there's, I don't think that, sorry, I'm just working out. Oh no, they're okay. So what do we think to those two there? And then if you're happy with those, which two would you like to swap out for those? And then Mystic Purple. So again, there is going to be a weight on the Mystic Purples. So if you prefer not to wait, purples that I've got available is periwinkle, Cadbury purple, midnight purple, and silver grape purple. Or if you're happy to wait, then that's absolutely fine. But again, I'll need to know which ones you'd like to swap out. So the 2 pink for the sea green. Okay, and I'm going to pick up the sea green as well because they're definitely on. So then I'll just need to know what you think about the purples, if you're happy to wait or if you prefer a different shade. Midnight purples. Okay, let's find 2. And then I'll need another 2 pals you'd like to swap out. Oh, I think that's slightly different. So I'm just talking to myself. I think they're slightly different. No. What do you think to those 2 there? And the one next to the tango, so the blood orange, possibly, and the silver chocolate. So I'm thinking of swapping these 2 out. What do you think to those 2 there? Happy with those? Brilliant. So let me know, have I got the correct 2 here to swap out? And yes, okay. So take those out and then these 2 in here. Brilliant. So I think that's all of the jewellery chosen for then. So it will just be with your remaining pearls, if you're happy with all of these or if there's any other changes that you would like to do. I'm just going to move them just slightly in with these ones. I know we've still got this long line at the top there, but yeah, there you go. So I can fit them better in already. Purple and green on small lobster. So is that all of the purples and greens, or is there certain purples and greens? So technically that top line there are all purples and greens. I have, Sarah. Yep, I haven't seen. I think there's a new season out. Am I right? I haven't seen the new season, but I've seen them. Yes, yes, all of those. So I've already lost what you said. On small lobster. Okay. So all purple and green, which is altogether 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pearls. Okay, and then with the remaining pearls here, excuse me, the tango line, light, so with the tango line you've got the autumn peach, the tango and the pixie dust. So the lightest one on tango line in Perline. So you'd like to put the pixie dust into Perline and the pink into Perline. So I think I'm reading, if I've got this wrong though, Lisa, please obviously correct me. So these two into Perline. Yes, perfect. That's very, very kind of you. So this one is the gunmetal. So you've got a midnight blue and a Cinderella blue, and then an icy blue, a cranberry red, a gunmetal grey, autumn peach, a tango, and then a lemon yellow. Perline for the gunmetal grey. Again, bless you. I'm sure whoever receives it will be very happy. Rachel, thank you for the stars. And then the rest you'd like to have on small lobster fittings. Perfect. Well, I'm glad you're happy with all of these as well. Let me just pick these up. Okay, this will bring you back up to me. Perfect, Lisa. Thank you for the donation with your shells. and your invoice for the additional extras will get sent across for you tomorrow. It will go to the email address that's in the order form. I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's it there for you. Hair. I can't. However, if you do see something, let me know. I can't see anything. But yeah, let me know if it is something there. Tanya, thank you for the stars, and Joanne, thank you for the stars as well. Again, I do appreciate it. Up next is, oh, hang on. Sister's 70th birthday. Happy birthday. I hope she had an amazing day. Oh, sorry, my nose is doing that shooty thing, but it's the other side. There we go. Up next then today is Leanne Shipman. Leanne, are you here? Leanne, hello, 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 hello. I hope you're well. You've got 4 openings and a 4 pearl oyster. So if I get the 4 pearl oyster for you, it's hiding at the back. With the other 4 openings, would you like to have oysters or egg pops, or a mix? Sorry, or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you'd like to have. Okay, cool. Three egg pops, 1 oyster. You can donate these shells. So we're going to do the egg pops, then the 4 pearl oyster, then the normal oyster. Donate the shells. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So let's go down. And good luck. So egg pop number 1. 4 pearls in your first one. A lighter autumn peach. I was going to say sunshine yellow, but it's not. It does have a kind of yolk shade to it. In fact, let me bring the camera closer. There we go. You've got a darker Cadbury purple and you've got an oil slick. So here's a gunmetal oil slick. Oh, I forgot Perline. Thank you, Debs. I'll do Perline in a second. Oh, hang on, let me see, where's the oil slick gone? It's definitely, a flash. Here. So, there. Oh, I don't know if you can see, but it's definitely flashing purple, green and blue just there in that section. The rest of him, like over here, is more gunmetal, but then there is purple, green and blue, so a gunmetal oil slick. Come back for Pearly. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, so Perline. And you have got the raspberry that we just saw a moment ago. I'm going to pop him at the top. And then coming back to your egg pops there. £4 in this one. And you've got another Cadbury purple, which is slightly brighter than the purple you've got there. A lighter burgundy red. Again, I'm going to do a pink and red line. A creamy, now it is like a cream, but he's got like a hint of pink to him. So base cream, but yeah, slight pinky overtone. And then an icy blue. Sorry, my pal picker keeps sticking. Let me just grab the other one to see if it's... Oh, is the other one not in there? Okay, this is the only one I've got today. That's fine. And then coming back for your next egg pop. £4 in this one. So we've got a blood orange, a bright pink, a forest green. Can we fit that in down there if we can see? Oh, we can just fit it in. And a mustardy, oh, it's almost like a peachy yellow. So it I would say it's more yellow here, but on the camera it's one that does look more peach. But it's one of those, yeah, it's sort of in between shades. Excuse me, I'm so sorry for all the weird noises. Oh. Okay, so £4 oyster. So donating the shells. Oh, gorgeous pop with that one. Now we do have a pearl on this side, and then there's no more there. And then in here, I can already see down that, there we go. 1, 2, and then there's the third. Oh, and I can feel there. Oh, run down the front. So we are, of course, quadding. Leanne, we are quadding with, let's go through. You've got a silver bells, so almost more dove grey-ish, silver bells, a periwinkle. Now he does look gorgeous, sort of light, almost sort of a silver lilac, but he does have that hint of blue, so I would say he is a periwinkle. A autumn peach, slightly darker than the first, and then again a brighter pink. And then your last oyster, so this one is the normal oyster, and then I'll go through all of the colours again for you before you can decide which ones you'd like where. So normal oyster. We are tweeting. Oh, a little bit messy here, hang on. Sorry, sometimes it can be slightly stickier. Sometimes it's okay. Okay, so twinning with, let's come across. Oh no, they can go on this side. So twinning with, again, more periwinkle. Oh, sorry, this pearl picker, it's almost like it's got a prong out of place that keeps pinging the pearls everywhere. I'm ever so sorry, Leanne. Okay, so twinning periwinkles. So if I go through all of these again for you, if there's any you'd like to swap, I can do that. And then I'll need to know which ones you'd like wear on your jewellery. So you've got the raspberry, lighter burgundy red, and then 2 bright pinks, light autumn peach, blood orange, and then a slightly darker autumn peach, yolk yellow, and that peachy mustardy yellow, dark Cadbury, light Cadbury, periwinkle, twinning periwinkles, the oil slick, creamy with the slight pink overtone, and then a silver bells, a icy blue, and a forest green. What do you think, Leanne, and what would you like to do? Oh, bless you, Leslie. Yeah, no, I'm fine. To be honest, like I said at the start, I have had a couple of people move from today's live who I did book in, so it's going to be a slightly shorter live anyway, but I think that's going to be good good for me. So I am, yeah, I'm very happy to continue the order list. But bless you, thank you for saying so. It's only a cold now. Like I said, if my sinuses get intense, then I can't sort of process. But while it's just a cold, it is what it is. So can you have the brighter purple on Mr. Hootie? Yeah. With a small lobster. Perfect. Oh, that reminds me, I have actually now made it. I thought I did it before, so I'm sorry it wasn't done. But I have made it now where all of the charms on the website do give the option of a small lobster fitting, so you don't have to write it in the additional comments. So all of the monthly charm deals, all of the charms now have that option. Yeah, so that was changed the other day. Like I said, I thought I had already done it, so I apologise that it wasn't. And then the, oh no, that was the Hootie. Okay. The Dove Grey, I think he's an 8.5, but I'll measure him for you. He's not, oh, he's a runaway. Not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He is an 8.5. Oh, let's get that focused again. And then the single periwinkle on the ice cream. Perfect. Okay, so periwinkle on there. And then you'd like to be invoiced for the twins. Excuse me. On the simple thread through earrings. Okay, so invoice for simple thread through earrings with the periwinkle twins. Brilliant. So that is your jewellery chosen for. Obviously, I'll invoice you across for those earrings. That's not a problem. And then the remaining pearls here. Are you happy with all of these, or are there any other swaps or anything that you'd like to do? For Olive the octopus on the oil slick with the small lobster. Yes. Invoice for Olive the octopus charm with a small lobster with the oil slick and then oil slick colour showing. Because like I said, on the sort of, a lot of it is more of that gunmetal, then you've got that gorgeous sort of splash on like a quarter of it, so I'll try and set it so the oil slick's sort of coming out from the bottom of the octopus. So I'm just coming on to book that in. I know I've definitely got the stock of them because I do have many octopuses. But I'm just coming to book that stock in, so that's not a problem. I'll pick it up out of the sand in a moment. So Olive octopus. Okie dokie. Yep, that's been booked in for you. Small lobster fittings on the icy blue, the Cadbury and the green. So those three there. So small lobster on icy, Cadbury and forest green. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this pearl picker. Oh, come back. I have it. It's here. Where's my other pearl picker? This one is just not working for me today. It's just not in there. Oh, I know where it is. Hoop fittings on the silver bells and the creamy pink. Okay, 1 and 2. Let me write that down as well. Okie dokie. Donate the large bright pink, this one, into Perline, is that right? Pearl picker, I'm going to get the other one. I'm just moving these down so you can see them more clearly. And then I'm going to go get the other one. So this pink here at the bottom you'd like to gift into Perline, which is very, very kind of you. Is it? Oh, it's not in there. What about this one? Ah, found it. Okay. Oh, sugar drops. Sorry, I didn't mean that to drop then. So I just dropped my box into the egg pop box, hence the noise. Okay. Yes, so that went into Perline. Perfect. Yes, this pearl picker's a lot better. Trade the small bright pink, this one, and both autumn peaches, and the yellow and purples and blues. Sorry, am I saying and both both yellows? So is it those 5 there you'd like to swap for purples and blues? Is that right? Oh, and the bright yellow, so not the peachy yellow. So those 4. So we could do periwinkle. Oh, yes, all 5. Okay. So we could do periwinkle. Brighter icy blue. Midnight Purple. I don't know if that's going to be too dark or if you're happy with that. Cadbury Purple. And then a Midnight Blue. No, a TARDIS Blue. That way you've got two lighter blues, two purple, Cadbury Purple, and then these Periwinkle Midnight Purple are kind of bluey purples. So those 5 there, are you happy with those? Perfect, okay. On small lobster fittings. Okie dokie. Cool. TARDIS. Midnight Purple. What am I missing? Oh, no. Yes. I can't make the snake chain, no, just because of. But actually, I can say yes. I do have a 7.5 snake chain bracelet in anyway. I don't know if they're on the website, but I do have. So yes, I can invoice you for that. That's not a problem. Invoice for 7.5 snake chain bracelet. So they are slightly thicker. I think they're 1.75. My brain. No, 3.75 or 2.75 thickness with the bracelet. So they are slightly thicker than the chains, if that's going to be okay. So it would still fit a hoop fitting on, but they are thicker than the chain would be, if that's okay. I can't remember what the thickness is off the top of my head, but yeah, it's definitely thicker than the chain. Yeah, hoop fittings definitely work on it, yes. And they slide up and down. Obviously, it doesn't have a stopper on it, but yeah, they definitely fit on it. You're very welcome. So these 3 pearls here, are you happy with those as your loose pearls? Yes. Perfect. Okay, so the invoice for your additional extras, that will get sent across for you tomorrow. It will go to the email address that's on the order form. And Leanne, I hope you're happy with everything there. The shells, thank you for the donation with the shells. And then that's safe up there for you. Perfect. When I upload it, Alison, the snake bracelet, it does go faster. I don't know why I don't get more in. I don't tend to get lots of the bracelets in. I sort of do get like 10 or so of each style in at a time. But yeah, the snake ones do go fast. But I know I've got them here because they're not included in the bracelet pops, because these are all the charm style, like lobster hoop, lobster fitting style bracelets in here. But I do have some because I got some more when I got more of these in. Does that make sense? Right, up next is Jordan Zane. Jordan, are you here? Oh, bless you, Leanne. Thank you for the stars. That's very kind of you. Photo of the boy charm. I need to try to remember. Yeah, let me. Excuse me. So the boy charm. I'm sure I've already got one. I think I said this last time. I don't know why. It's literally like a 2D with like the design etched into the silver, if you like. I'm making funny faces now. I know, I'm sorry. It's, do you know, sometimes like scrunching just stops like your nose tingling and that kind of thing. And my nose, I feel like it's lightening at the moment. Like, I mean, it's not fully clear breath, but I can feel like I can breathe at the moment in a weird way. But it still sends that little like zing into your nose. Do you know what I mean? So that's what the faces are for. So yeah, it's one of those things. So I'm looking for Jordan Zane. Jordan, if you're here, please type I'm invisible. And if anyone else can see Jordan, please comment on the comments because it will bring it forward so I can see. I'm not going to be able to find this photo now of the boy charm. I've just opened up charms. Just opened up the old charms which don't have, because now I've got all of the jewellery in the correct labelled folders, so I just search that jewellery name and it comes up. But that's sort of the new system, and the boy charm is like an older, so I've had that design for a long time, so I haven't taken any new photos of it, if that makes sense. So I've got those photos still, but they're not in the allocated named folders. So I've just opened it up just to see if I can scan through. So that's the girl. Let me open that, and then I'll see if I can find the boy. Oh. Oh, Rachel, bless you. I hope you're okay. Last call for Jordan Zane. Jordan, if you're here, please type I'm invisible or bring your comment forward so I can see you. And if anyone else can see Jordan, please comment on the comics that bring it forward so I can see as well. In the nicest way, I can't wait for March to be over. I've had this horrible cold illness thing. I've broken my toe. I feel like it's been like I've just found it. I feel like it's been like a never-ending, thing. Right, let me rename this boy charm. Right, so I've already got a photo of it, so I will upload it to the website. That's perfect. Found it. Right, I have not seen Jordan, so let me just refresh the comments because I was also looking for the charm at the same time. Okay, so I haven't seen them, so we're going to move on. Up next then is Debbie Hartley. Debbie Hartley, are you here? March is Endometriosis Awareness Month. Is it? I actually had and have an endometrioma, which is, so endometriosis is a growth within the womb, and endometrioma is a growth outside the womb, and I have it on the end of my C-section scar. Some of you may remember I had the operation to remove it. it's back again. So yeah, I actually have that. I did not know that March was the awareness month for it. Wow. Debs, hello my lovely. You have got 5 openings altogether. 5 pops. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And March is multiple sclerosis month. I didn't know that either, and that's also relatable, not to me, but to my family. Wow, I need to look into these things, because my sister has it. Wow. Crazy. Right, Debs, are there certain colours you're hoping for? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, let's do Parleen first, and then your egg pops. Okay, so with Parleen, and you have got a darker gunmetal grey. And then your egg pop. 3 pals in your first one. Excuse me, 3 pals in your first one. So a darker midnight purple, so base midnight blue with the purple overtone, a dove grey, and then a blood orange. Egg pop number 2. 4 pals in this one. Another blood orange, a candy floss pink, another dove grey, and then a lemon yellow. Your next egg pop. 4 pals in this one as well. Now this one, I would say it's a darker blurple actually, because he's definitely got blue and purple in him. So a darker blurple. Another darker, this is a darker silver bells actually, so that's a gunmetal grey, this is the silver bells. A creamy lilac, so cream with that sort of lilac-y purple overtone, and a autumn peach. And then your next egg pop. 4 pals in this one. You've been tangoed with a tango orange, another candy floss pink, a Cadbury purple, and a periwinkle. And then Debs, your last egg pop. Ooh, 4 pals in that one as well. So another blood orange, a burgundy red, a lighter raspberry. Looks very similar to the candy pinks, but then to me here there is a slight difference there. And then another autumn peach. So I'm just going to, actually no, there is room there, isn't there? Excuse me. So if I go through all of these again for you then. So a gunmetal, dove grey, silver bells, midnight purple, dark blurple, creamy, lilac-y lavender, Cadbury purple, periwinkle, blood orange, autumn peach, tango, blood orange, autumn peach, 2 candy floss pinks and a light raspberry, lemon yellow, and a burgundy red. Debs, I'll need to know which ones you would like where. If there's any swaps that you'd like to do, let me know. I can do that for you as well. Okay, so you'd like to swap the 3 pinks, 1, 2, 3, and the yellow for 2 black cherry and 2 darker silver bells. Let me have a look. Oh, dropping reds everywhere. What do you think to this shade of black cherry? It's slightly different. If you'd like to go to the normal shade, let me know. But those ones are almost a sort of chocolatey black cherry kind of tone. And let me get silver bells. If not, I'll definitely have a look in the normal black cherries for you. Silver bells, here we go. So 2 darker silver bells. Of course, not a problem. I'll get the normal shade for you. Now, I think the darkest I've got is more this shade, so it's not that dark with the silver bells, unless I go more towards like a gunmetal grey. Yeah, those ones aren't really dark at all, as in to have a matching pair of. So yeah, if you're happy for me to go slightly more gunmetal grey. Okay, so the darkest cherries I've got at the moment are these ones. If they're not dark enough, because they are sort of still that slightly bright side, aren't they? I can pop you on the waiting list for them. I don't imagine it'll be too long of a wait, because the reds sort of and the cherries do sort of get swapped out quite often. But just have a matching pair. It depends if they're too light or not. Does that make sense? Right, let's have a look for 2 gunmetal-y. Oh, I'm so sorry, Debs, but yes, of course I can. So, those there, are we happy with those? Right, let's have a look for blacks instead. And then 1 black, 2, do they match? They do. So 1, 2. So that's the hang on, let me out the shadow for a second. So that's the difference there. So top set black, bottom set the gunmetal. Are you happy with those? And then if so, I'll need to know which ones you'd like, so which colours on which item. Those are great, brilliant. So which ones would you like on which earring? I'm so sorry. I'm really struggling to sort of put the sentence together. Rachel, bless you. Thank you for the stars, my lovely. Doesn't matter on which one's which. Okay. Brilliant. Okay, so then I think we've got one more item to pick for as well, haven't we? Hang on, let me pick these up and then I'll move the pearls back so you can see them all. Let's move this one up a little bit. Okay, so there's the pearls there, and we've got one more item to choose for. And then, of course, if there's any other swaps that you'd like to do as well. Swap the red for the gold and honey colour. So I've got pastel golds. So... So we've either got pastel gold or we could do like a Simbery peach. So that's the Simba peach. I suppose you've got amber, but that's not really honey. What do you think to those? Are we close with any of those? Prefer the peach one. Okay, so you'd like to have that peachy, so we call it Simba Peach, that one. So you'd like to have that one on the bracelet. Oh, that's true. You did have all egg pops. So we do have the crystal pearls if you would prefer to have a crystal pearl on there. I'm so sorry, Debs. I asked you 2 questions, and then because you've said yes, please, I'm not sure which answer was it to. Yes, please, to either having the peach on the jewellery or to swap for a crystal pearl instead. It's my fault because I asked 2 questions at the same time before I'm waiting for the answer. You'd like to gift the Tango to Jessica Nooch. So yes for your peach, and you've been tangoed to Jessica. Yep. Perfect. And peach on that. Brilliant. Okie dokie. So that's all your jewellery, Deb. So these are then your loose pearls that we're choosing the colours for. Oh, Sarah, I bet the captions are a lot worse with my nose. That, at the moment, to be honest, it feels like it's clearing again. Then all of a sudden, it feels like it comes on really strong again. So I bet the captions are having a field day with my stuffiness. Swap the lighter one on the end, this one, for a magenta, and then you'd like to gift the magenta to Rachel Louise brackets H. So Rachel Louise. Okay, so that's to Rachel. Perfect. Rachel, you'd like to be invoiced for a 6mm jump ring. Okie dokie. First, smaller one in orange row, keep, next 3 in Perline. So you'd like to keep this one, and then one, so these 3 into Perline. Bless you, that's extremely kind, Debs, as well. So 1, 2, 3. So swap 1 light, 1 dark from the top row. So 1 light, 1 dark for TARDIS blue and a sea green. TARDIS blue and a sea green. Okay. Oh. Yeah. They're all very at the top. Would you like me to move the pearls down a bit? I don't know if you can see them all properly. They've just all ended up with the colours left or at the top. So yeah, if you'd like me to bring them down a bit, if it's easier to see, then please let me know. I'm happy to do so. And then you'd like to have small lobster fittings on the remaining ones. Perfect. Okay, Debs, I hope you're happy with that. Again, thank you for the donation into Perline. I'm sure whoever receives them will be very happy. Your invoice will also get sent across for you tomorrow. And I hope you'll be happy with everything. Sorry. So sorry. Everything once it arrives. And then up next today is Carol Grant. Carol, are you still here? Debs, you're very welcome. So Carol, I've just gone back onto your cards. Rachel, thank you for the stars again. Bless you. So Carol Grant, are you still here? Carol, hello. Let me book these in now for you. I didn't want to book them in unless you were definitely here, because otherwise then I would have had to book you in for another day, and I didn't want to then say I'd already done it, because then it just gets complicated. So right, that's done. So you'd like to have 5 oysters, donate the shells. Are there certain colours you're hoping for? Oh, that is literally 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the one that just dropped, 5. That was a good handful. So we don't do Perline because this was obviously meant to be from earlier. And we did do a Perline earlier, so that's fine. But yeah, again, I don't know why the email didn't come through at the time, but I'm glad you've managed to stay on so we can do them now for you. And I've brought your order form back down again, so I can still attach all of these straight on, so it's all together. So let's go down. And like I say, are there colours you're hoping for? That's the worst part, Tammy. After sinuses, breathing issue is my issue. I don't appreciate it. Pixie dust we're hoping for. Okay. Light pop there. Okay, so first one is I think it's a Silver Bells, but let me just have a close look. These darker ones sometimes have like an overtone colour to them, don't they? No, he is a darker, oh, let's move the camera across. Darker Silver Bells to start with. Then your next oyster. Again, double pop there. You are twinning. There's no more in that one. Twinning with that, I think we need a new name for it, Pinky Pixie Dust. So we've got the normal lighter silvery gold pixie dust, and then we've got these darker ones which have that sort of dark pink overtone to them. So they are still goldy silver with that pink coming through. So twinning pink pixie dusts. Your next oyster. And we are twinning for a second time. And oh, a waterberry twin. So these are a mix between a watermelon and a raspberry. So waterberry twins. Again, they do look very, very similar with the colouring and the sizes there. Your next oyster. We are twinning for a third time, and with creamy white twins this time. I don't know why I've done it There we go. It's because normally the twins I put on the other side, so that's why they're all sort of on the opposite side there. Right, then your last oyster, Carol. And you've got a single waterberry. This slightly different tone to your twins. But yeah, he is still a base waterberry there. So I'm going to put that up with your other single pal. Okay, so you've got a single waterberry, then a silver bells, then excuse me, twinning pinky pixie dusts, twinning waterberries, and twinning creamy whites. Carol, what do you think to all of these? If you're happy, they are yours. If there's any swaps that you'd like to do, let me know and I can do that for you. Swap the gunmetal for a sea green. Okie dokie. What do you think to the other pals, Carol? Are you happy with those, or are there any other changes that you'd like to do? Got green on the side. I'm sorry, I'm not sure what you mean when you say got green on the side. Oh, the sample green. I see. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yes, you definitely do. Okay, so if you'd like to have the sample green, which colour would you like to swap out for him? Swap a cream for a sample green. You did, Sarah, and thank you everybody who remembered then. Like I said, I did say earlier, I may forget, so please, please remind me. It definitely had Carol's name on though. Oh dear me. And then you'd like to be invoiced for hoop fittings on the remaining pearls. Okie dokie. Okay, so that invoice, Carol, will get sent across for you tomorrow to the email address on the order form. I have attached them onto the bracelet order form. If that helps, it will be with that order number. But I hope you're happy with that. So thank you for the donation with your shells as well. And then, yeah, Carol, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And again, I'm sorry earlier that it didn't come through, but I'm glad we could do them tonight for you. Okay, and that is the end of the order list for today. Like I said, it's a slightly earlier finish, which at the moment does suit me well, but we're back to normal with the lives now. So we're live on Friday. Yeah, it's Tuesday, so live on Friday from 8 p.m. GMT. Thank you all for bearing with me the last couple of lives, obviously me not being here. And thank you, as always, for joining us as well today. And yeah, I really, really do appreciate it for all the kind words and everything that everybody has been sending. And just the support and this just general kindness. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, so yeah, we'll see you on Friday. At the moment, I believe the order list is still open. I'll have to double check, but I believe it is still open. And then as soon as it closes, if it closes before Friday, I'll update the post on the page, so on the pinned post, so do keep an eye on that. So I hope you have a brilliant rest of your week. Rachel, bless you, thank you for the stars. But yeah, I hope you have a brilliant rest of your week, and I'll see you on Friday. So take care.